Hello, hello, and welcome, beautiful badass, to the Magic is in You podcast, episode number 30. Today, we are going to chat a little bit about grounding our anxious energy. I will also lead you through a short grounding practice that you can implement within just a few minutes during your day, anytime you notice anxiety coming up. I am so grateful that you are here. And if you are enjoying this podcast, I would love to hear from you. Shoot me a DM or send me a message. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Enjoy the episode. I'm so grateful to be here today with you. So, I am sharing this grounding anxious energy because I've been feeling that little anxious flow. You know, all of the things happening all at once. Do you ever feel that way? And then all of a sudden in your body, you feel this anxiety start to rise. It's a feeling I'm very familiar with. Uh, when I was having lots and lots of panic attacks, it was this like overwhelming feeling where I felt like my body was just losing control and I didn't have control over my body, especially when I didn't realize, before I realized they were panic attacks caused by anxiety, it just felt like my body was completely losing control. Like I literally felt like I was fucking dying. And when I realized that it was anxiety produced panic attacks, that was that sensation that I wasn't actually dying. When I realized it was this like visceral full body panic attack where I was having these really intense physical reactions to what like the thoughts that I was thinking in my head. When I realized that, I was able to shift it, realizing that I was getting stuck in overthinking all of these thoughts in my head, this over analyzing and go, go, go in the thoughts in my head. And that was sending my body into absolute panic state. Even though I like kind of looked initially calm on the surface, it was these overrunning thoughts over and over and over in my head that sent me into like full panic mode where I just had this anxiety attack. And so once I realized what was happening, then I could do something about it. And that doing something about it was getting out of my head and into my body. I say it all the time. When we are in this anxious, overwhelmed feeling, we get out of our head and back into our body. And for me, when I realized I was having panic attacks and I had been having them for months at this point and realized I was so stuck in my head, in the thoughts in my head, on the loops in the thoughts in my head, that I hadn't been in my body for so long. It was that light bulb moment of, oh, I get to come back to my body. I get to come back to my practice, my yoga practice. It was something that I had kind of just like not even realized it, but paused for like 4 months, 6 months. And all of a sudden, that having paused that yoga practice, that somatic practice, that movement practice, that connection with my body, that connection with myself, that flow within my body and with myself, when I realized that I had disconnected from that practice for myself and realized that it just spiraled into more and more intense anxiety and panic attacks. When I was realizing all of this, it was that kind of light bulb moment for me to realize, oh, I get to come back to my mat. And at first, that felt fucking overwhelming. And I had been teaching for several years, or yeah, like 3 years by this time, but I had taken such a long break, it felt overwhelming to come back to my mat, back to a yoga practice, back to a somatic practice for myself. So what I told myself was I get to commit just 5 minutes, just 5 minutes to even just lay there on my back. Just take that time, 5 minutes to come back to myself, back to my mat, back to breathe, back to my breath, and back to my practice of connecting with myself each and every day. And that led into, 5 minutes would become 10 minutes, would become an hour all of a sudden. And just gifting myself that intention of getting on my mat and connecting with myself each and every day for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes a day minimum, just completely transformed everything. It's been, oh, nearly 5 years since I've had a like full-blown panic attack. Yes, I've had anxiety and like experience anxiety frequently still, but it's not debilitating anxiety. It's not that anxiety that was literally like making, well, certainly not where I was having panic attacks, but it's not that debilitating anxiety that holds me back like it used to. It's not that debilitating anxiety where I'd get completely stuck in indecision. It's this low, like I can even feel it in my body now as I'm saying this, like I'm shaking. It's the truth shakes. I don't remember where I felt that, but I'd been thinking that for so long that every time I'm speaking this deep truth, this new realization within myself, my whole body starts shaking. Do you ever notice yourself shaking? I'm curious. Drop it in the comments below if you notice yourself shaking too. Let me know if I'm alone in that or not. But like when I'm having these realizations, even in this real time where I'm shaking here and now, recognizing just how profound this somatic work really is. It's just really incredible because recognizing that we have all of the tools that we need within inside of ourselves to heal ourselves is one of the most powerful things I think there is on this planet, that we actually have everything that we need already within inside of us. The magic is inside us. Like our wisdom is within inside us. It's just up to us to allow ourselves to tune into that magic, to tune into that wisdom, to listen to the wisdom with inside of us, with inside of our body, with inside of our being. It's up to us. And so I'm gonna share, just walk you through a short 5 minute grounding exercise, little meditation, just to help you come back to your body because it doesn't take a lot of time, but it does take a little bit of intention. And with that little bit of intention of tuning into our body, tuning into the sensations of our being in our body, tuning into our breath, our life force, our chi, our prana, that courses through us, and taking a moment to come back into this present moment, out of the head and into the body, allows for absolutely profound transformation within yourself and within your life. So let's take a moment. If you're driving or doing other things, obviously don't close your eyes. But if you are in a safe space where you can take a moment to ground in a comfortable seat, or you can even lie down if that would feel better. But if you're sitting up, allow yourself to sit up tall. You can root down through both sits bones as you elongate through the spine. Crown of the head can reach high. And just shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Start. And then on your next exhale, release your shoulders all the way down, away from your ears. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together on the back side of the body. Allow your heart to gently shine forward. And if it's comfortable for you, you can gently close your eyes and just begin to notice the rhythm of your breath. Not controlling it just yet. Just notice your inhale and your exhale. Notice the temperature of your breath as the cool air draws in through your nose, traveling down your throat to expand through your belly and your rib cage. And the now warmed air as it travels back up your throat and out your nose. Notice where in your body you feel movement stimulated from your inhale and your exhale. Feeling your chest rise and fall, your belly gently expand and contract. Perhaps you notice if your shoulders or hips gently shift or move with each breath. Where is the furthest point from the midline of your body that you can feel movement stimulated from your inhale and your exhale? We'll gently begin to deepen our inhale and our exhale. Allow yourself to draw in a little longer, slower, deeper inhalation, filling from the very base of the belly all the way to the top of the lungs. And taking your time as you slowly and completely exhale everything out, releasing all of the stale breath from your lungs. Inhale through your nose. Fill from the base of the belly all the way to the very top of the lungs. And this time, exhale out your mouth with an audible sigh. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale with a sigh. Gently drawing the navel in towards the spine to squeeze every last bit of stale breath from the lungs. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Last round. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, side out. Come back to a fluid inhale and exhale in and out of your nose. Notice what feels different in your body than just a moment ago. Maybe your chest feels a little bit more open. Maybe your airway feels more open. Maybe you feel calmer in your body, in your being. Whatever it is, allow yourself to just notice without judgment of right, wrong, good, or bad. Just allow yourself to be present, curious, and aware here and now with how you're feeling in this moment. Allowing whatever is true for you to be present and knowing that it's safe to meet yourself exactly where you're at here and now. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. And then place one hand on your heart and one hand on your solar plexus. Take a moment to give yourself so much gratitude for taking this time to connect with yourself, to connect with your breath, to connect with your being. And when you're ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open and take a moment, look around the room. What do you notice? Just allow yourself to be present here in this moment. Simple practices such as just tuning into our breath, allowing ourselves to make an audible sigh, can create a profound fucking shift in just a matter of minutes, even seconds when you're practicing this regularly. And allowing yourself to just meet yourself wherever you're at. You may have even noticed even my sighs, for example, from the first sigh to the last sigh, each one sounded differently because each breath is releasing. Each sigh is releasing a little bit more. And as we're releasing, our tone changes, our being changes, our energy fucking changes. This is powerful work. It seems ridiculously simple, but it is absolutely profound in its effect. So I hope that this short little grounding practice helped you today, and that my story of anxiety and how that hangs around sometimes maybe helped you feel less alone. Because I know those anxious fucking thoughts in the mind can make us feel all sorts of alone in our head when really we're not. We all experience anxiety from time to time, and knowing how to come back to safety within your body and within your being is a fucking superpower. Truly. Allow yourself to create these simple little practices that empower you. If this didn't float your boat, there's so many other practices. Allow yourself to explore different practices and modalities of getting to know yourself, getting to tap into your energy, getting to tap into your magic, getting to tap into your flow, because I promise there's something for you. There's just allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to go on the adventure of knowing yourself, loving yourself, trusting yourself, so that you can expand in the direction that you truly desire to grow. I hope this was helpful. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know your takeaways. Let me know how you felt before, how you felt after that little bit of grounding practice. And if this was jiving for you and you want more of this, you want to go deeper and understand yourself deeper, you understand your body deeper, understand your mind and your subconscious deeper, the embodied empowerment movement is alive and well. And I would love to invite you to join me for the Embodied Empowerment Movement, which is a monthly membership where you get yoga asana classes each week. You get a live Q&A where you can come on, ask me any questions, mind and body, as well as a somatic practice each week, breath work, self massage, different releasing energetic practices that we'll do. We'll even get into some Reiki and energy work, as well as extra yoga asana, shorter practices for those times where you need a little bit of inspiration for your home practice. This is really well suited for anybody who wants to deepen a home somatic practice, anyone who wants to deepen a home personal development practice, going on the adventure of knowing yourself, growing yourself, loving yourself, trusting yourself, allowing you to tune and tap and turn on the magic that is already within inside of you. So oftentimes it's still there, right? It's like this little ember, all of the magic that is within inside of us, that's always been within inside of us. Maybe it's not this feeling like this roaring fire all the time, but there's still coals, there's still embers. And practices like yoga, like somatics, like breath work, like subconscious reprogramming, understanding the thoughts in our head, all of these different tools are helping us fuel our fire from within, right? Fuel our light, fuel our magic. So if you want to know more, drop a little comment below or head over to kelseyholmes.com/embodied empowerment to learn about all the details, plus the Black Friday bonus that's running through December 7th, where you get a bonus one-on-one call with me just for joining the membership. So it's a no-brainer. I would love to see you in there. And thank you so much for taking this time for yourself today, and in love, light, and so much gratitude. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Hmm, I'm feeling so fresh just even having shared this. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.